everyone, and welcome to Stretch and Relax. My name is Victoria Perez, and I'm going to be the instructor for this course this semester. Just a quick introduction about myself. Again, my name is Victoria. I've been here at the University of New Mexico for about 3 years now, doing personal training, teaching classes, as well as managing the facility. But besides that, I've been in the health and wellness space for well over 10 years. I got my undergrad in health and physical education, as well as my master's in sports administration. After finishing schooling, I continued to pursue my career in the fitness space. I got every personal training or health certification I could, as well as my nutrition certification, and I actually spent some time in India, Rishikesh, India, where I studied yoga and got my yoga certification. So anything that has to do with health and wellness, I'm a big fan of. And also an introduction about this course and kind of how it's going to work. It's somewhat of a self-paced course, so we're going to have 2 classes posted on Tuesdays, one class posted on Tuesdays and 1 class posted on Thursdays. So 2 classes per week, and these are up to you to complete. So they're going to be a follow-along class. We're going to be learning everything from traditional yoga kind of style of movements to dynamic and static stretching, and kind of learning how to know the difference between the two. We're going to be learning breathing techniques as well as some meditation techniques. So a bunch of tools to kind of just help us stretch and relax on our daily life. So those 2 videos are going to be up to you to complete on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They're going to be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour long. Always give yourself at least an hour to complete them, just so that you don't feel rushed on time. You want to set the space for yourself to relax. After you complete those follow-along videos, you're going to complete review questions. These are also going to be found in Canvas. You're going to complete the review questions, and this just gives you your participation points for the class. This allows me to know that you were following along and you know the content that we went over. So I'm really excited for this. This is really just going to be an introduction class today, just to kind of go over what we're going to be learning, give you all some time to get your yoga mats or exercise mats. If you do get an exercise mat, make sure it's not too thick, because it can throw off your balance when we get to standing postures on our mat. So get your yoga mat, make sure you have your comfortable athletic clothing for next week. We don't want anything too restrictive like jeans or too tight of any kind of shirts or anything like that. You really want to allow yourself to have full range of motion in the movements. You're not going to need shoes, so the classes are going to be done barefoot, so you don't have to worry about that. Be sure you are hydrated the days before working out, be sure you are all hydrated the couple days before our class, just so that you're not parched or dehydrated during class. You also don't want to chug a bunch of water right before class. This can kind of get you waterlogged and kind of give you an upset stomach. So be sure you're not chugging water right before class, but rather getting hydrated the couple days before. And with that, that's really all I have for today. One other thing, we will need a foam roller later on in the semester. You could purchase one to have as your own, or you can go to a gym. If you're in Albuquerque, going to Johnson, I'm sure they have some there for you to use. But be sure by mid-semester that you are able to get your hands on a foam roller, that you have one for use somewhere, because we will be using that. All right, and if you all have any questions or comments or concerns, feel free to reach out to me via email. I'm happy to help. Even if you had some questions about anything health related or fitness related, feel free to reach out and I'm happy to help. So with that, that wraps up class for today. Be sure to have yoga mat, athletic clothing, and a positive attitude ready to start the semester next week. So I'll see you all then, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.